I'm Noah. I'm your host. Welcome to the Dicey D20.
Holy shit.
I'm so
good.
fucking glad that you're not in charge of anything on this pod.
If it's morning, evening, or night, I'm glad you're listening to the podcast. I don't care.
I don't know what your bid is with trying to say my sign-off, man. I worked hard on that sign-off.
I just like it so much, I wish I came up with it.
I'd just like to say Happy New Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, I'm your DM, and I'm joined here by our players. We got Fievel Mousentrouve.
Hey.
Boo.
Hey. No, you refused me at the gate. You don't get to boo. I don't like that attitude, mouse.
We have Rogar Ragnak.
Yo.
Yeah. Bright Lord in the house.
It was only you.
And then we've, of course, got Tyson McKay, who is right now the figurehead, the centerpiece, the
martyr,
apple of my eye, as far as downtime goes. He's currently partaking in his downtime. What's up, Tyson McKay?
You know, it's going pretty good in Limbo.
In Limbo, yeah, exactly.
With a crazy guy.
You're limboing right now.
I know, he didn't even smack his brimstone. Kind of disappointed, to be honest.
Can you describe to our listeners what your meaning of brimstone is?
His tush, when he had to bend over and go inside the house, Josh had the opportunity to spank his brimstone, but he did not.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, so that's basically a recap of last episode. Was opportunities missed on ass smacking. Sorry, brimstone smacking. But yeah, quick recap of last game. We had Tyson McKay and the gang all head to Ryberry. It was there that Rogar Ragnak and the Knights of the New Moon headed off to the Guild Hall of the Order of the New Moon.
Without me.
Fievel, Mousentrouve, and Jack Bauer were denied access in a plot twist to Ryberry because two of our other players, Tyson and Rogar Ragnak, were role-playing some guards of the city, and they weren't liking his attitude, so they sent him on his way. Fievel's currently with Jack Bauer outside the city gates, and Tyson McKay ended up meeting a strange homeless man who is kind of in cahoots with a fairy dragon in the sewers beneath Ryberry. Turns out this guy might have once been a planeswalker, so they, made a deal, headed out towards Limbo, and you find yourself on a floating bit of rock. Swirling gases around you, like clouds, form a haze and a mist, which seems to obscure your view slightly, but not enough so that you can still see other giant floating rock masses all around you. This piece of rock that you're on is about 40 feet in diameter, and beside you stands Vel, the old man who lost his abilities. He's currently staring in wonder around at the giant rock masses which are floating around.
I jokingly push him off.
Roll me a d20.
Am I rolling for performance because it's a joke?
Sure, yeah.
11.
It's not very convincing, but yeah, he looks at you kind of sternly and he says, "This isn't the place to joke around, Tyson."
It's just a prank, bro.
Jesus. I'm already gonna hate this fucking episode. Okay, so you say it's just a prank, bro, but what's not a prank is getting down. Because this isn't connected to any landmass here, buddy, so you're gonna have to figure out what you're doing as the old man kind of peers off the edge, bits of rock crumbling and falling over the edge as he leans there.
Old man, get away from that edge.
Push him.
Jesus.
The old man does have a name. His name is Vel.
I know.
But you
just yelled old man.
Call him old man, okay.
He calls me boy, I think, so.
I think the dragon called you a boy. I think he's referred to you as Tyson every single time.
Wow. What a stand-up guy.
He called me Spark Guy.
He said you have a spark. Do you fucking listen to anything I say?
Are you drunk again, Josh? Man, every time we do the pod, this guy's gotta get fucking trashed.
I wish.
Anyway, so he's currently staring over the edge. Looks like he's pondering or thinking about what to do. What would you like to do, Tyson McKay?
I say, Vel, get away from the edge.
He looks to you and he says, "That's our only way down, Tyson."
I mean, yeah, but it is not the safest way down, probably, right?
Do you have another way?
We could tie my clothes together and make a ladder out of it.
You know what? Yeah, no, let's run with that. That's a great fucking idea. I'm the DM, so I'm supposed to be impartial, but you're a fucking idiot.
I don't have an idea, okay?
Okay, so he looks to you and he says, "Right there." And he kind of points. It looks like kind of circling the rock mass that you're on a much smaller one seems to be orbiting you. It looks a little bit more than 10, but certainly less than 20 feet down, and maybe 8 feet away from the rock mass.
How many meters?
8 feet, so you're looking at, what, like 2.5 or something? I don't know. Isn't it 3 meters to...
That sounds way less far.
Yeah, way less far. Whatever helps you feel better about this.
It does make me feel better.
Regardless, he looks to you and he says, "Come now, it's time to go." And he jumps.
You're crazy! Smack him out of here.
With a 17, he lands on the rock mass, and it still continues to slowly orbit counterclockwise. So you kind of see the old man just past the mist and the fog. All these other rocks swirling around, and yours is moving as well. So what would you like to do, Tyson McKay?
I look down and I say, "Oh God." I back up a little bit, take a running jump at it, and I say, "Flame on!" as I jump.
Flame on. Roll me a d20, please. Acrobatics check.
Reroll for inspiration.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sounds good.
10.
You jump. You end up grabbing onto the rock, your chest kind of slamming into the side of it as you begin to slip down. But Vel's quickly beginning to help you, so you can roll a d20 to pull yourself up. This is going to be a strength check, but you're at advantage because Vel is using the help action.
Oh, it's not going well tonight. That's a 7.
Oh gosh. Okay, so you begin to slip even with Vel helping you.
Help me!
Okay, so you got one more chance or you're going to fall.
I'm scared. Please hold on and never let go. God.
Nice.
Thank
there you go. Hey.
19.
Okay, with a 19 you pull yourself up. From your jump and kind of slamming yourself in the chest, you end up taking 2 damage. Just a little bludgeoning, just some bruising, some light bruising on your pectorals. No, you're not winded, you're just 2 damage. Vel quickly looks, and it looks like down beneath you guys, nearly 20 feet down, there is another larger bit of rock, which is more or less stationary. It has kind of a small orbit, almost directly beneath the one that you guys were on previously. He kind of looks to you and says, "I think I'm going to let you back down now."
Wait, what?
Like he's going to lower you so that you kind of drop so it's not as high, right? So he's gonna reach his hand down, kind of lower you as far as you can go, and then he's gonna drop you.
Okay.
Or you can jump. I mean, he's down to jump too. He just figures, you're pretty bad at this, so.
Why don't you guys just hold hands and jump at the same time?
Don't let go of me, Jack. Is that his name in Titanic? I forget.
Rose.
I love you, Rose. Roll to see what the Titanic is.
Yes.
Okay, roll me a d20.
10.
I think it's a type of bird.
Are you the DM now?
Yeah, I'm confused. Are you in charge of this pot? No, it's fine. I don't give a shit whether you know what the Titanic is. Can you decide how you're going to get down to the next one? Or, alternatively, instead of that one that's 20 feet down, there's one that is 14 feet away and 2 feet below the one that you're currently on. It is directly outwards.
Oh.
The one that you're on now is no more than about 8 feet across.
I'll go down to the lower one, actually. Gotta get down faster.
Okay, so are you jumping or are you lowering?
No, I'm gonna lower down.
Okay.
I'm gonna whimper the whole time.
So, you begin to swing your legs over the side, then you kind of scoot your way back. Vel is going to grab onto you, and with a strength check, he is going to kind of hold onto you.
Uh-oh.
Help me, Velimir.
But with a 5. His hand slips, as does yours, and you fall the 20 feet. Can you, you gonna try and parkour roll? Or are you gonna try and land, or just take it?
Oh, I'm gonna try and land, but as I'm falling, I'm gonna do the Lion King when he's falling after Scar's let him drop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Imagine that, but Tyson McKay.
Why do you have so many references that go back to movies?
Okay, fair enough. Can you roll me a d20, please?
14.
Wait, 14 total? You're adding dex to that?
He already did.
Yes.
Yeah, just making sure. So you end up taking 3 damage. You just kind of sprain your ankle as you land.
Ouch! Trying to kill me, old man.
Vel is going to kind of scoot his butt, forward, legs dangling over the side. He's going to push himself off and try and land nimbly. With a nat 20, he not only does it, but he takes no damage, and he kind of lands beside you and says, "I would never try to kill you."
You're pretty nimble for an old man.
It's strange, but I feel like I know this place.
God, I hope so.
He looks around and says, "There, another one." Nearly 5 feet down and almost 10 feet off of the platform that you're currently on, which is nearly 60 feet across, there is an equally large, another platform right 5 feet underneath it. So that's pretty easy. You guys can kind of just hop that 10 feet away, 5 feet down, roll me a d20. We're looking for a 10 here.
Yeah, I haven't sprained my other ankle yet, so...
With a 17, Vel's good.
16.
Oh,
Tyson McKay is
falls
good.
to his death. No, I'm just kidding. The next one looks a tad bit harder. It looks like it is 15 feet down, but it looks like it's quite a ways away. You're going to need to definitely running jump at this. You're looking at almost 15 feet away from where you are, but it's 15 feet down as well. So,
oh boy.
How far is the ground?
You can't see the ground right now.
Holy fuck.
Vel looks at you and he says, "With confidence, my boy." And he runs. Oh, nice. A 19 has him land right on it. Vel is awesome at this, man.
It's like he's been here before.
Yeah.
I believe. I can fly. Okay?
I believe in you.
That's a 17.
Nice. Awesome job, Tyson McKay. As you land on the next floating platform, looking all around you, just these swirling rocks and this grayish white mist and fog every which way you can see, you feel these strong winds begin to blow against the rocks and kind of batter them and begin to move them around.
Tornado!
The next jump is going to be a little bit challenging. It looks like you have two different options. One of them looks to be almost 30 feet beneath you.
Oh.
And almost directly down. Another one, however, is 10 feet away from you guys and 20 feet down. So it kind of just depends on which way you want to jump.
Physics would say they're the same distance.
Yeah.
That's not physics.
I mean,
physics?
math would say they're the same distance, but one of them's straight down and the other one you kind of jump up and then down, right? I mean...
One hurts less, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Old man, where are you going?
He looks to you and he says, "Onwards and downwards," and he begins to climb his way down the rock that you're currently on. So he's trying to climb down the side of it, which gives you about another 10 feet, right, of depth to it. So you can
do that?
Move down, and then he's going to drop from the bottom. So we're going to roll for his strength check to climb down it. That is a 16, so he's absolutely good on that. And to drop, he's going to try and brace the landing with another parkour landing with a nat 20. God, Vel's old sick.
God, this
are those new dice, Noah?
Yeah, these are those new dice. Big shout out to shapeways.com. They were awesome at providing me a set of weighted dice that only roll 20s. So, yeah, it's been awesome. Those other rolls, I just lied. They've all been 20s, but I'm just like, oh, maybe he gets an 18 here, maybe a 16 there. Yeah. Definitely check them out, guys. Shapeways.com. Super awesome stuff.
You want to send them my way?
Yeah, for sure. These dice or your own?
Those ones.
No. I'm not giving you these dice.
Continue.
I feel like you
continue with your nat 20s, okay?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's up to you now. That you have to roll.
Yeah. You think I can climb?
To drop, climb down, then drop, or would you like to jump to the one that's 20 feet away?
Jump.
Rogar wants me to kill myself. Rogar, you're supposed to be good.
I'm your imagination right now.
Be my conscience. Oh, you be the good side of my conscience, and you be the evil side right now.
Okay.
Jump.
Fuck, you're the evil side.
Push him. Oh wait, he's already down, right? So you could just land on him.
Counterpoint, Rogar.
Just say catch me.
Oh, okay. So far I like Fievel's idea.
Tell him you're gonna make
stupid ideas.
Tell him you're gonna make it and it's gonna impress him.
Catch me! And I climb down and jump.
Okay, roll me a strength check to climb down the about 10 feet of rock.
Nice.
What do we got there? A 5.
5.
Okay, so you begin to slip and fall, but you have one chance to try and grab onto a pretty large looking jutted out piece of rock.
Let's go Dex.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't get it.
Did you roll a 1?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, so not only do you not grab it, you smack your head off of it. And you are currently falling towards the ground. Can you roll me a D20, please? This is Constitution.
Come on, piece of shit dice. Constitution?
Yeah.
9.
Okay, so you're currently unconscious, falling towards the ground. You said fucking shit dice. It's time to get new ones, man. Alright, so you land on the ground. Tyson McKay, from your fall, you take 14 damage. But you're currently unconscious.
He didn't catch you?
I'm never listening to Fievel again.
I told you to just jump.
I mean, with the rolls, it would have been the same thing.
I picture, in Rick and Morty, when Morty's on the ground after he didn't turn on his anti-gravity boots.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Yeah, exactly like that with the legs being broken and stuff, but you're completely unconscious, so no screaming, no whimpering.
Instead of him yelling at Rick, you're gonna be yelling at Vel. You'll be like, you're like Hitler, but at least Hitler cared about Germany or something like that.
You'll be like, who's Hitler?
Okay, Tyson McKay.
Oh, God.
Can you roll me another Constitution check, please?
Why not?
Nice.
Holy fuck. That's a 1.
Tyson McKay, you awake, and you're not quite sure how long it's been since you've been unconscious.
It's been 8 years.
The sky is still the same color, but there's rainfall now coming down on top of you, and it's most likely what actually woke you from your slumber. Vel is kneeling beside you, muttering some words, and kind of spreading his hands, not touching you, but just over top of you. He's casting Healing Word. So he's actually trying to heal you for as much as he can, even with his feeble magic. He heals you for 8 health. That's a 4 and a 4, baby.
At least someone's rolling good. Jesus. I swapped out the dice, though, so we'll see how that goes.
He looks to you and he says, I was afraid you wouldn't wake up.
Where am I? Who are you?
Okay.
Who am I?
No, you haven't lost. You know who you are. Come on. That's not going to be the bit. He looks to you and he says, I couldn't have done the rest alone.
Who else is here?
What else is here? And then he looks off and he says, what else is here? What else is here? And he kind of looks, and he goes, they're here. They're here. He says, they're here.
Is it the mice men? Because I had bad dreams about the mice men when I was unconscious. Savage beasts that roam the lands.
So he kind of looks up from your ramblings and around, and he says, we need to keep moving. We can't stay anywhere too long.
Okay. I roll over, my legs and back cracking as I do.
Okay. You have a head-splitting, like just shattering headache right now. Just really throbbing.
I say, onward!
Okay, so you say onward. The next jump is...
God, there's more jumping.
The next jump is nearly 15 feet away and 10 feet down. Little running jump at this. Vel's gonna go first, and this time with a 12 plus his dex, he does make it. It's not pretty. He actually takes 3 damage in the meantime, just landing poorly, but he does make it.
I take a limping run at it, and as I do, I say, flame on!
Roll me a d20.
Okay. 13.
So you do land. You don't take... actually, let's see.
Actually, you break your legs.
Actually, yeah, both your legs are broken. Nah, dude, you take 1 damage. It's not even bad.
Oh, wow.
You're not used to this. You're not used to athleticism. Regardless, Vel looks to you, kind of looks down towards the ground and says, there, I can see it.
Okay.
It looks to be only 1 more jump to the ground. Well, I guess 2 if you count the rock that's in between you guys and the ground. It's only 15 feet down though, man. 15 to 20 maybe.
The rock or the ground?
The rock. The ground's only 10 feet from there.
So it's straight below us?
Yeah, straight below you.
Okay,
well,
I crawl.
Kind of like 5 feet out, but yeah.
I crawl to the edge, like 1 arm, just crawling, just not giving up. And then I just throw my limp body over the edge and drop.
Oh my god. I don't even know if I can have you roll for that, but I mean, sure, roll me a d20 at disadvantage, please.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
Boy.
So, we're gonna go with the 5.
Okay. Tyson McKay, you take 6 damage from your fall.
Man.
Down to the ground. Not to the ground, but to the next level.
I lie on my back and I say, please, Seth, I'm sorry.
With a 15, Vel makes it no problem. And he looks to you, kind of kneeling down, and he says, don't give up yet. Please.
Tyson never gives up. Onward!
Okay. It's 10 feet to the ground, man. Do you want to, are you gonna do that fucking roll thing again?
Please?
Kinda.
Okay, roll me at disadvantage then, please.
Can I not do it limply? Can I do it just throw my my body over the edge and lower myself down to drop?
Sure, whatever that means, go for it.
I'm just hanging there and then I drop.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's only like a 5-foot drop.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You take no damage from that, for sure. Vel does the same, and you're currently on the ground of Limbo. Congratulations for making it down the floating, moving rocks, even with such a lack of grace. You gain 500 experience points for surviving the drop.
And you take 20 damage.
No more damage. You're good.
No, I mean, I think in total I took probably about 20 damage.
Yeah, it's rough. How much health do you have total?
Got 40 now.
40? That's not bad. It's not half health. I mean, you were, that kind of disadvantage roll off the side was real dramatic. Gotta love it.
It's
okay.
Tyson, okay.
You find yourself currently standing atop a huge landmass of black rock. To your left, about 25 feet away, it looks like there is some sort of a fissure or a break in the rock, which looks to be maybe 15 to 20 feet wide.
Onward, and I go to jump down it.
Okay. Vel puts his hand out and says, I think I know this place.
God, I hope so.
And he kind of walks forward towards the edge, but he still has his hand out so that you can't run past him. He looks down and then puts his head straight back up and looks to you and he says, come here quietly.
That's not really my bit, but okay.
You don't have to do it.
I say nothing and I walk over.
Okay. He points and he says, look there.
I look there.
So at the bottom, actually, no, I'm going to make you roll a d20. Let's see.
Can I see a heat vision?
Ooh, yeah. I mean, for sure, but you still have to roll me a d20.
Fuck, where are these rolls? Wow. God damn it. Hey. That's, so 19.
At the base of this fissure, which looks to be nearly 35 feet down, it looks like it's mostly water at the base of it. Very little rock.
I hate water.
And swimming in that water, you can definitely see moving creatures. They have very large, bulbous heads. They kind of swim side to side, their whole body swaying side to side, and thin little wriggly tails.
What are they?
I don't know.
Fish?
I suppose they're fish.
Do you think we could eat one?
He looks and he says, I'm not sure I'd like to eat one. These are actually quite big, man. They're like 2.5 feet long.
Sounds like a meal.
A week? Yeah.
That's bigger than Fievel.
True.
Or Baxter, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So you can see bits of rock which are protruding from the water. It looks like they kind of make a pretty cool jumping path that you could kind of hop, skip, and jump across. But Vel looks to you and says, I think it's best we don't disturb them.
Where are we going then?
So Vel's going to look around and try and remember which way to go. This is obviously very tough for him. But with an 18, man, these dice, fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They are dope. He looks to the right along the fissure, which looks to kind of straighten out that way instead of the curvy nature of the fissure to the left. And he says, I think we're going that way, as he points right.
Can I pull out my map and confirm that we're going that way?
You have a map of, not Limbo, but you have a map of the planes of existence and where they kind of lie in relation to each other, so not a map of where you're going.
Okay. I say, alright, well, I'll take your word for it.
He begins to walk along the side of the fissure, this mist kind of hanging overhead, the large floating masses of rocks overhead, which are quite ominous, right? There are little bits of rock which seem to fall every now and again, and as you look, it's quite a marvelous sight. Very few humans have ever seen it.
Yeah, very few Tysons have ever seen it.
Yeah, some would only say one Tyson.
I'm the only Tyson that's seen this?
That's awesome,
pretty
man.
Special, Baxter, wouldn't you say?
Sweet.
I mean, I guess.
Be more excited for me.
He walks along for what seems like kilometers. Okay, so continuing to move over this black rock, this fissure of water that is, I mean, you can't see this, but it's kind of this very bright baby blue color and very contrasting against the rock. So this neonish blue, but you obviously see in heat signatures, so you're not really seeing any of that.
Everything's so cold.
Eventually, it looks like the water kind of shallows out until it's about ankle deep, and you're not seeing many more of those fish-like creatures, and Vel looks to you and says, I think we have to go down that way.
Okay. Do we have to jump anymore?
I think we should climb, don't you?
Holy crap. What do you think Tyson is? An engineer or something?
He looks to you and he says, we can do it, I promise.
Okay, let's go, onward.
Alright, so you can choose strength or dex, whichever one is better. I'm going to need 3 strength or dex checks to make it down successfully. The number we're looking for here is a 12 or higher.
Would you take an 8 or higher?
I won't.
Okay. I haven't rolled yet, but...
Nice. Vel has a 15, so making it down the first third of the way.
I'll let him roll.
13 plus... Yeah, so he's good with a 14. And his last roll is a 12 on the dot, meaning that he makes it down.
Make it look so easy, old man. All right, let's go.
It's almost like he's been here before, Tyson.
Almost. Oh. That's 4.
Okay, so you slip down the wall. Are you going to attempt to kind of grab it at the wall and try and stop your descent?
Can I try and do a graceful landing?
Sure. Roll me a d20, please.
12.
So not enough to have a graceful landing from 30 feet. But you aren't going to take as much damage as you would have. You only take 5.
Oh, it's like I didn't even feel it.
Yeah, almost like it didn't even happen. So
Let's go, round 2. Onward!
No, you're done. You're at the bottom here.
Onward! I rolled a 16 that time.
Okay, well that doesn't relate to anything because I didn't ask you to roll.
Can we go back and then take that 16 instead?
Sure, you made it down, no problem. No, I'm just kidding. you can't do that. You fell. You took 5 damage. You rolled a 16. It doesn't relate to anything, so it didn't happen.
Can I save that roll for later?
No, that's not how it works either. I'm really confused. This is season 2, man. You're asking me if you can save rolls for later?
What game is this again?
Oh my god.
Monopoly?
Anyways, you're currently in ankle deep water. Again, that bright phosphorus neon blue, but you can't see that obviously. But Vel seems to be stuck in place. Not stuck per se, but more just frozen in place. He's currently staring at a mass in the water.
I poke him.
Okay, so you poke him and he goes, Tyson, look at this.
Okay, I look at it.
It appears to be a body. It is humanoid. Human.
Dad?
No, not your dad. Certainly not your dad. Your dad's dead, but not here. He's dead somewhere else. Probably on the material plane where the orcs killed him. You are currently staring at this body with Vel. What would you like to do?
Do you know that guy? Or girl?
It looks like it was a dude. He says, no, I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't know.
So you don't want me to fireball him?
He says, what? But he's dead.
How do you know that? How far away is he?
He is about 8 feet from you guys. Propped up against the wall, his back against the stone. It looks like there's a huge gaping hole in his chest.
Ah, sorry.
Like, huge, like something, and ribs are kind of broken. It looks like something literally popped out of his chest.
Oh, popped out of his chest. Oh my god.
Some Alien vs. Predator shit.
Can I go investigate the body?
Yeah, sure, roll me a d20. Investigation, please.
10.
It looks like there's a pack beside the body. Inside you find rations, but they look like they're moldy and gross. Inside the pack...
Take a sniff.
No, definitely still moldy and gross. In addition to that, you do find 50 feet of rope.
That would have been handy.
Which appears to be intact.
Wow.
You also find flint and steel to start fires.
I don't need it.
Fair enough, yeah.
But I take it anyway.
Fireman, but you take it anyways. There's also a coin purse, which contains 50 gold pieces.
Oh my god. I'm retiring, guys. See you later, Vel. I'm going back to the plains. I'm fucking getting a house, and this is it for me. This is Tyson McKay.
I love how 50 gold is...
House with that, yeah.
51 gold pieces, thank you very much.
124.
124? I'm gonna kick the shit out of Rogar and take some of his money. You wanna help me, Baxter?
He's not allowed in the city.
Yeah, I can't get in the city.
Just jump on him.
Yeah, I'll just hop the wall like I was planning to do yesterday.
So it looks like the man also had a longsword, because it's lying in the water right beside his outstretched hand.
I take it and I throw it.
You're not going to take the longsword? No, fair enough. You're not really one for weapons, are you?
I say, that's what killed my dad!
Okay, so the old man, Vel, looks to you and says, Tyson, please, be quiet. I love how you cry about your dad. Anyways.
I'm on my knees just sobbing.
Vel puts his hand on your shoulder and says, Tyson, we don't have time for this. We have to go.
Where are we going?
I feel like I've been here before, Tyson. I've been right here. I think where we're going is not far.
Did you do this to this guy?
He looks at you and he says, me? No, I don't think so. I don't, no.
Well, should we be worried that there's something that would do this to this guy?
Which is why I don't think we should be here. Let's go.
Okay. Can I quickly perception check to see how long the body's been there?
Roll me a d20.
8.
It doesn't take a genius to see that he's quite desiccated. The corpse is pretty fucking gross. It looks like he's been there for, at the very least, months.
Okay. I tell him that. I say, I don't know how much we need to worry. I think whatever got him a while ago. But we will continue on.
Yeah, so he's kind of like, he looks visibly shaken, but he just kind of looks to you and says, okay, but let's go to where it's safe.
Okay, lead the way.
So you continue to head on forward. You're walking for perhaps no more than 20 minutes before you come to quite an interesting bit of geography here. So you're walking forward, the path kind of narrows and then widens again, narrowing to about 5 feet, widening to about 20. And you're now looking at what looks to be some sort of a small valley in the rock. There are many different kinds of grasses and mushrooms growing all over the valley. The mushrooms being all different colors of greens and oranges and blues, but you only see in heat, so you're not really seeing that either. But just so our listeners kind of get a feel for what we're going through here.
Must be nice that you listeners can see, but I can't.
To the right, it looks like there's not so much like a walkway, but I mean, you definitely could walk up it to kind of rest yourself at the top of a mound, which overlooks this valley. But the most interesting thing about the valley is that kind of off-center in it, it looks like there was once a structure, a stone structure, whose walls are crumbling and whose roof is caved in. Vel kind of looks forward and he says, I know this place. This is it. This is where I was when it happened.
When what happened?
He kind of looks at you and he says, the day I lost my spark.
Well, I'm not going to go in there.
He says, but you must. We have to look through. What we're searching for is probably there.
No one can take my sparkginity.
+1 inspo for sparkginity. I don't know. It wasn't the funniest line, but do I like it? Sure.
I roll to see what the sparkginity is.
You wish you could find out what it was.
You don't know what his sparkginity is?
I mean, Baxter doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows I'm a planeswalker.
I don't think Baxter ever took the time to get to know you guys.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Rogar knows. They might just know I'm a mage or wizard or something.
Yeah, I don't think they know the extent to which you're... Yeah, fair enough.
I think he's crazy.
I just thought he broke all his bones and slimed his way out of that temple.
All of the above.
Okay, so what would you like to do? Again, there's kind of this walkway which doubles back up and then makes a complete 180 turn to the right so that you can kind of hang out on top of this mound. Or, you're in this valley, there's also what looks to be another pathway out of the valley to the right, and 2 of them left.
Well, I'm going to pull out a potion of healing, and I'm going to pop that.
Okay, roll me 2d4 plus 4, please.
So that is... Wait, isn't it 2d4 plus 2?
2d4
or just the regular?
plus... I think it's 2, yeah. 2, we'll go with 2.
So 9.
Nice, so you take 9 health back.
Okay, and then I gently place it on the ground.
The potion?
The empty vial.
The empty vial, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And what would you like to do now?
Well, let's go investigate that stone structure.
Okay, so Vel again kind of bars his arm in front of you and says, we need to be careful.
Tyson's always careful, sir.
Oh, really? 'Cause what's that? He says as he points towards the house. There you see quite a sight. A creature which looks quite toad-like or frog-like in appearance. He's large, so he's quite bigger than you, maybe 10-ish feet tall, and easily a couple 100 pounds. He's dark red and has these long claws, and he's currently like routing through the remains and the rubble of the house, making these croaking and vile sounds, like sticking his head around and sniffing around as the old man kind of drops down to the ground.
Is that Jack Bauer?
Okay, so the old man says, quick, we need to hide.
Okay, Tyson will hide.
Fight.
I mean, Tyson, you can do whatever you want, man.
Can I perception check to see if there's any other runs around?
Roll me a d20.
17.
It does not appear that there are any other large toad-like creatures. It looks like this is the only one.
Okay, let me just open up my spell list here.
So the old man's kind of, flat belly against the ground. He looks to you and he says, we need to hide. But Tyson McKay is standing and he goes, no, spell list.
Good sir, this is where you find your spark. And I light my hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to hurl a firebolt at the creature.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so you're going to have advantage because he doesn't know you're here. So you're basically attacking from hiding. So definitely do that. You can roll me 2d20s and we're going to start off combat here, guys.
Oh, okay, we'll go with 17.
Alright, so your fireball blasts him in the back of the right shoulder. So he howls and screams in a language which you do understand, okay, because you know all languages. And he says, "What in the world?" And he kind of whips around to reveal this very beautiful face that he's got. These large red eyes, these green speckles and mottled bits around his face. These very large black talons. He kind of holds his palms facing outwards with these large talons. And he's got these huge feet with quite strong looking legs. He kind of looks towards you and he says, "You there."
Name's Tyson McKay. What's your business here?
He looks to you and he says, "You are not Slady. What is your business here?"
Well, my friend here, and I point down to Vel, cowering.
Okay,
like a coward.
Vel kind of gets up off of his belly and he kind of looks to you like you're crazy for doing this.
My friend here, he says this is his place, and I'm kind of wondering what you're doing in it.
I have no interest in talking with you. My interest is in killing you.
That's funny, because that's my interest in you, buddy.
Well then, he says, let's begin.
He's currently 45 feet from you, but first I'm going to need your damage from your firebolt that you cast at him.
Yeah, so he takes 13 damage.
Awesome. So 13 damage, and I'm going to need some dex rolls here because it is initiatives, folks.
That's a 19.
He, on the other hand, got a 1.
Oh.
So he begins to run towards you, but he slips. So he's actually going to miss a turn of combat, and you're going to get advantage on your second turn of combat.
Oh boy, what to do.
So Tyson McKay, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at him.
Nice. What is the type of damage that Witch Bolt is? It's lightning, right? Or thunder?
Yeah, it's lightning damage.
Roll me d20.
Ooh, that's a not a nat 20.
Nice. All right, so you slam him with Witch Bolt, so hitting him in the chest where he then falls. You can roll me your damage for that, please.
So he takes 11 damage on that one.
Would you like to do anything else on your first turn there? Would you like to move back, move to the side, stay put?
Tyson stands his ground.
Okay, so Tyson stands his ground, placing himself, in the initiative rolls, at least in between yourself and the Sladi, is your boy Vel. So he's going to scurry backwards and up that ramp towards the top of that mound overlooking this valley. So he does so, actually, with his 30 feet of movement, he's able to make it to the first right turn. So he's up about 20 feet in the air on the side of this rocky slope, and he turns and he says, "Be careful, Tyson."
Well, how many times do I have to tell people? Tyson's always careful.
Okay, so again, the Slotty fell at the start of his turn, so it's now your turn again. You can roll me at advantage for whatever attacks you'd like to do if you would like to attack.
How far away is he, sorry?
He is currently 45 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'm going to walk my full distance, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands on him, so he rolls a dex saving throw.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Well, he's going to be at disadvantage because he's on the ground, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so his first roll being a 6. His second roll is a nat 1.
Oh, shit.
So he was unable to get out of the way, absolutely, and didn't even see the Burning Hands coming, so you are going to roll and then double your damage for me, please.
Oh my god, because he takes 46 damage. Holy shit. So, 16 damage.
Nice, so he takes 16 damage. Would you like to do anything else at the end of your turn?
I don't think I can, because I moved, right?
Yeah, you moved your full range forward, so you are currently ending your turn there. Vel is going to run to the very edge of this rock mound that he's at, so he's kind of overlooking the battle. He's kind of kneeling and crouching. Seems quite afraid. But the Slotty is going to get up. You being right in front of him, he is going to attempt to bite you and then claw you with his very large claws. His bite is a miss. Well, I'm assuming a miss with an 8 total.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And he's going to try to claw you twice. What's your AC again? Because that's a 3. God damn it. So with a 9 total, he misses. And then with a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. He tries to claw at you, but you dodge nimbly out of the way, and I'm going to give you a free attack.
Yes, I use Dissonant Whispers. Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, he's making a Constitution saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's, oh my fucking god. I talked up these dice so hard. That's another nat 1. This is ridiculous.
I'll take it. So that's what you want to, how do you want to do that, Noah?
Well, he's going to take double damage from it.
Okay, I just wanted to hear you say it.
Yeah, I know.
So he takes 28 damage.
28 damage, wow.
And he has to move as far away as he can.
Excellent. He moves a distance of 30 feet right towards that other pathway in the rock that is there. He doesn't quite make it there. He's just at the entrance of it, placing himself firmly 30 feet from you. However, that is his turn, so it is now the beginning of your turn. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh, Chromatic Orb. A fan favorite. Man, I love Chromatic Orb. What kind of damage would you like to do?
I think you know what Tyson would do.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked. Roll me a d20, please.
11?
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a miss. Your Chromatic Orb flies by him, so he takes no damage from it.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn? Move? Speak?
Yeah, I'm going to move back and about 15 feet, and I'm going to say, go back here and fight me, you coward.
Okay. So the red slad turns, and he says, "You fool!" And he runs back towards you 30 feet, but he's a melee guy, so he's 15 feet away, unable to attack.
What's wrong, Toad? Can't catch me?
He kind of screams or howls in rage. He goes, "Ah!" And it is, you got your boy up top who just says, "Tyson, don't egg him on."
Val! Okay, I had to check, make sure his name wasn't Vex. Val! Let me deal with this, okay? God, Grandpa. You're always embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Oh my gosh. Alright, it's your turn again because, he couldn't make it to you.
Is there I could cast Dissonant Whispers again, but I feel that'd be cheap, so... Is there a rock around that I can find?
Yeah, you're kind of in a grassy area, but there are definitely, smallish rocks. I mean, they're palm-sized.
Yeah, 5 pounds.
Yeah, no, for sure. There definitely are. This area is kind of rocky with grasses and mushrooms growing all around, so it wouldn't be hard for you to find a rock at all.
Okay, so I take aim at a rock and I cast Catapult on it and throw it at the toad creature.
Nice, I love it. All right, so roll me a d20, please.
He actually rolls Dex.
Oh, Dex saving throw? All right.
Yep.
That is a 5 plus his dexterity, which puts him at an 8.
Nope, 13.
Oh, okay, so he fails, getting slammed by your rock.
So he takes 17 damage there.
17, wow. That is rough for him, man.
You like it, Baxter?
Not there.
This one's for you.
No comment.
This one's for you, Baxter. Okay, the Slotty is going to run towards you, closing the gap of 15... Well, sorry, I guess you didn't get to end your turn. What would you like to do?
I move back 30 feet.
Oh my god. Okay, moving back 30 feet actually puts you into the opposite side, that fissure in the rock, not the one that you came through. So you will, if you move 30 feet into it, you are inside that narrow passage. It's about 10 feet across.
Okay, I'll go back 20.
So you move back 20 feet. Regardless, he's going to move 30 feet towards you, and you will be within 5 feet of him. So he is going to make his attacks. So first, he's going to try and bite you. His first bite is a nat 20. So he bites into your shoulder, dealing double damage on his bite.
Really a matter of time.
So you take 20 piercing damage from his bite.
Oh, fuck.
Boy, tastes like chicken.
He's going to attempt to claw, but his first claw, god damn, is a 2, so that's a miss. I'm not even going to add his rolls to that. And his next one is a 6 plus his to attack, which is another 6, so 12.
Nope. Yes.
Oh my god. Alright, so another 2 misses, and he ends his turn, currently right in front of you. What would you like to do, as it's now yours?
Yeah, I gotta cast Dissonant Whispers to get some distance between this guy.
Alright, fair enough. So he's gonna roll his wisdom modifier. That is a 2 plus his wisdom, so that's a fail.
I think he takes it then, yeah.
Yeah, I think he does, that's fair.
18. Is he dead yet? Jesus Christ. And I say, run, Toad, run.
Okay, so he runs back 30 feet from you. Whipping around, he howls again, enraged at your magic playing tricks on his mind, and Vel from the top of the mound, which you are currently 30 feet from it, Vel is going to cast Healing Word on you.
Oh.
Yeah, because he doesn't have very powerful spells, but he does try and help his best. That's a 3 plus his spellcasting modifier, which puts him at a 7. So you take 7 health back.
Okay. Wow. I was also gonna, just to go back to my turn, I was also gonna move a little bit towards Vel anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I was probably gonna move 20 feet towards him.
Alright, so you're closer to the guy then.
Yeah.
So you're within 10 feet of him. It is currently his turn. As you cast Dissonant Whispers, he ran away and moved. And so he is going to turn on you, enraged again. He is going to try and bite and claw. His bite's a miss with another 6. plus 6, which is 12. Another 6 plus 6, which is 12, so not enough on the second claw either.
Oh my goodness.
The third claw is a 19, though. So he's able to hit that for sure. You are going to have to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I think I fail. That's a 7.
So first of all, you take 5 piercing damage, and second of all, you wouldn't really know. Yeah, something happens, but it's not affecting you right now. There's no need to worry about it. Maybe just remember this moment for the future.
Right, Lord, help me.
But your arm, where he stabbed you with his claw, definitely remember that.
Okay.
It is currently now your turn, Tyson McKay. He's right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Well, the only thing I can do, Dissonant Whispers. I thought that was clear.
All right, yeah, that's a 6 on his wisdom saving throw.
So yeah, he's gonna take another Dissonant Whisper attack. Oh, math is hard. 14.
Nice. So he takes 14 damage. Awesome. And what would you like to do on the rest of your turn?
Which way did he run?
Currently, he ran back the way that you guys came from. So down that passageway to the left of where you entered from.
So he's what, like 20 feet away from me? 25?
25 currently, yeah.
I start running the opposite direction.
Nice. Okay. So you like to move 30 feet the other way?
Yes. Yeah.
In between your turn and the Slotty's turn, Vel is going to cast Healing Word on you again, healing you for 8 health this time.
Oh, believe it or not, that's a net gain.
We're on to the Slotty, who's going to turn, scream at you again in his toad language, and run towards you 30 feet, putting him 20 feet from you. He says, "I'm going to kill you."
Stop yelling at me. Why are you going to be like that?
What would you like to do in your turn, Tyson McKay?
Planes walk out of here.
Oh my god, just leave Vel. You're such a piece of shit.
No. I'm going to back up 20 feet if I can.
Yeah, you'll be into one of the corridors, though. One of the passageways in stone. There's one on the right and one on the left.
Can I choose which one I go into?
For sure. The one on the right looks quite narrow, only 5 feet across. The one on the left looks quite large, nearly 15 to 20 feet across.
Narrow one.
Nice. So you run backwards, so you're currently 15 feet in to this narrow 5 foot wide passageway in the rock. What would you like to do?
Can I still see him? Like a direct sight?
You can still see him, yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on him.
Nice. Roll me a d20, please.
It's an 8.
So that's a miss as he runs towards you and tries to like break his way through the rock and grab at you, but he can't. So he screams in anger and he says, "Come out and fight."
Who is it?
It's now your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, we'll go for Witch Bolt again. I just rolled it again, so.
Roll me a d20.
Hey, that's better. That's 16.
Excellent. So that's a hit. Roll me your damage.
15, and I think with Witch Bolt I can stay locked on to the target, can't I?
You can.
I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm almost I think I'm out of mana now.
He says,
how many turns have it been? Sorry.
It has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're on 7 right now.
Okay, yeah. So what's a minute? Like 7?
6 to 8 turns. So yeah, we're right in there. I'll give you one more turn.
Okay.
They've been pretty quick, right? So the more people, the longer the round takes. The fewer people, the less time it takes. So we're probably in and around the 8 round mark for a minute. He says,
"You fool! The longer I'm out here, the stronger I get."
I don't know what you mean by that.
You look at him and the score marks from, your lightning attacks and all that kind of stuff seem to be kind of oozing and healing over.
Oh boy.
It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use I'm going to use Witch Bolt again on him.
Okay, so you're just locked on, so roll me your damage, please.
18. Please die, you stupid toad.
So he laughs again, cackling as the mucus seems to pour out of and over top of his wounds. And he says, he is not doing anything but just wearing it and laughing at you. What would you like to do?
Tyson scared.
Laugh with him.
See, the longer I'm in here, the stronger I get.
Yeah, the longer you're out there and I'm in here, the stronger Tyson gets.
Okay, so he doesn't respond, he just waits, kind of pacing outside, and he says, "Come out, little man, come out."
Mouse folk, actually.
You're not a mouse folk. I don't get it.
I roll deception. No. I'm going to take my potion of greater healing and pop that.
So you can roll me for the potion of greater healing.
Do math for me.
Let them have.
12. I think I take 12.
Nice, so you take 12 health. It's his turn, his wound's still sealing over, and he says,
"You won't survive this."
The boredom of you not trying to get me?
He doesn't respond, he's just waiting outside for you to come out so he can get you.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for my mana again.
Okay.
So I get 3 now. We didn't talk about my level up, but I got 3 mana slots now.
Sick.
Like, not 3 mana slots, but 3 times to use the mana. All new spells. What to do. So that's my turn.
So on his turn, still healing over, he looks quite well. Looks like he's kind of reinvigorated for this fight.
Same.
All right, what would you like to do on your turn, Tyson?
Round 2, Rocky.
He says,
"You don't stand a chance."
Tyson's fought bigger and badder than you, sir.
what would you like to do?
So how far away is he then?
He's currently about 20 feet from you, just waiting for you to have to come out.
Little does he know that Tyson doesn't come out of the closet. I cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Nice, roll me a d20, please.
12?
No, so your Chromatic Orb misses as he dances it to the side, and he says,
"You'll have to do better than that."
You're supposed to catch them, idiot. We're playing ball here.
So, on his turn, he's still waiting for you to come out.
Are you gonna kiss me if I come out?
He says,
Go out and...
Of course.
Roll to resist.
Are you a man or a woman?
he's not going to dignify that with a response. What would you like to do on your turn?
Aren't you wondering why I know your language?
So he looks to you and he says,
Curious. I hadn't thought of that.
Don't you want to, sit down and chat now? Talk about your feelings?
I don't think so.
Where are you from?
So, Tyson, this is more than 6 to 8 seconds of talking, so it's like you're stopping combat, then starting it back up. So I'm going to have to ask that you either, shit or get off the pot, so to speak. You're either fighting or you're talking. You can stop fighting if you want. You can try and talk to him.
Yeah, let's just talk to him for a second.
Okay, so you kind of look behind you and realize that you're in a dead end. There's about 10 feet of space behind you before it's just straight walls upwards. So he kind of looks to you and he says, I suppose a small chat while I have you here wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Well, I suppose you could die, but that could be the worst.
Wouldn't be the first time.
First, the realest thing Tyson McKay's ever said.
So I ask him where he's from.
I am Sladdy. I am from here.
Do you have a name, Sladdy?
Why should I tell you my name?
I want to know my combatant's name. You're an honorable fighter. I want to know your name.
You don't fight with honor. You fight with mind tricks.
I didn't say I fought with honor. I said you fought with honor.
No, you don't deserve to know my name.
Oh, kind of feel bad that I shouted my name out first 5 seconds. Now you know my name and I don't know yours. This is just awkward.
So he looks to you and he says,
Why have you come here to die, little man?
I came to help my friend get his memory back.
He says,
Your friend? Where is your friend?
Yeah, I saw him take off a while ago.
So he kind of looks around and he says,
Which way did he go?
I don't know. I was in the middle of fighting someone.
Well, once I'm done with you, I will hunt your friend down.
Hey, he's a nice old man. You leave him alone.
An old man, you say?
What are you, like a reverse pedophile?
He looks to you and he says,
There's only one way this ends, little man.
With
Just pull your pants
a
down.
drink at the bar?
No. I don't think you're going to be leaving this plane alive.
Oh, I had one more question for you. Sorry.
Sure.
Do you know Jack Bauer?
I thought you were asking me, not him. He does not know Jack Bauer. What kind of question is that?
Jack Bauer, the greatest toad to live in the Seven Plains.
I doubt very much he is the greatest.
Oh.
I'm calling Baxter and then
Portal me
in. Portal me in. Can I go investigate the back of the tunnel? You said that goes up?
Well, it's like a sheer cliff face upwards. So you'd have to climb up.
Climbing's my specialty.
So you are looking at him and he says,
So what will it be? A quick death or a painful one?
Everything's been painful about today. I just wanted to help a friend. Don't you understand what friends are?
I have many friends.
Wouldn't you do anything to help them?
Of course. We often do things for each other. Hunt people for each other. Kill them.
Gay bass for each other. I get it.
What would you like to do, Tyson?
Oh, God. Tyson head hurt.
Fair enough, yeah. It's a tough situation.
No, from landing on it a while ago.
No, yeah, makes sense again.
I don't know. I need some advice here, boys. Get my conscience out. Get the right angel and the left devil.
Okay.
Do you know where we're at?
This thing doesn't seem like it could die. You know what? Maybe you just go out and you,
take my death like a man?
You just run for it, you know? Or you blast in the face with fire and then you run.
Okay, it's an option.
So I guess he's the devil and I'm the angel here.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Reverse roll.
So as long as he's out there, he's strong and he's regenning health, like, probably every single turn, so... Yeah, you're gonna have to lead him out of that, somewhere where he can follow you but not be in that area. And then...
Oh, you think it's that certain area that's helping him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he said as long as I'm in here, it might be the whole plane, but...
I gotta take him out of the plane. Okay.
At least, like, yeah, try and bring him in another zone, and it might either decrease healing or not heal him at all, because that just might be, like, a regen area type thing.
Okay. As the angel DM here, not the devil or the angel, but the best DM in the world. I mean, you have planeswalking abilities, and you can always return to a plane in a spot where you've been before, so you could always, like, leave and, go back to where, Vel is or something like that, right?
Oh, true.
You have a lot of different options, right?
I do, and I hate it. You know what? Let's planeswalk to the astral plane.
So, nearly a minute goes by of Tyson McKay's concentration right before he phases out of
I run
Limbo.
at him.
Oh, please, no. Okay, you run at him. You're trying to time it so he can't hit you, right?
Yeah.
So you run at him. He's still going to try and swipe you as you phase out of Limbo and into the astral plane. With a 8 pluses to hit, he absolutely pierces you with a claw first. You end up taking 5 damage as you phase out into the astral plane.
Totally worth it.
All right, Tyson McKay, you gain 600 experience points from surviving an encounter with the Slotty.
Oh.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to leave off for tonight. Will Tyson McKay make it back to Limbo to aid Vel and get him his powers back? Will he be able to face the Slotty? And what will become of the strange wound that Tyson McKay has in his shoulder? All these answers and more on the next Dicey D20. But first, we have some stuff that we obviously want to chat with you guys about. Shapeways dice, super awesome stuff. Check them out. We talked about them on the last pod. Whether it's Celtic dice, Thorn, Steampunk, or these really cool nuclei set that the great people of Shapeways sent over to us. Definitely check those guys out. Super cool dice, guys. All 3D printed in whatever kind of materials you want, whether, you're into like chrome plating or gold or,
anal.
Way to ruin a perfectly good.
I think they'll like it. If you want to follow us on Twitter or Facebook, you can at Dicey D20. If you want to support us on Patreon, super appreciate it. You can go to patreon.com/Dicey D20 podcast and donate there. We got 3 different tiers, SAB approved tiers.
So you know it's good.
So you know it's good. That's all the housekeeping for this week.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely check us out on Teespring. Dicey D20 merchandise, Fievel shirts.
I said that was
shirts.
it.
Okay.
I still need to get a sweater.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thanks so much for listening. This is Noah here, your DM. Whether it was morning, evening, noon, or night, hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of the Dicey D20.
Bye.
All background music and audio comes from Tabletop Audio. If you're running your own campaign, visit tabletopaudio.com to find music for any situation.